Here is something every household needs. First of all, do you have a problem with fruit flies in your home? Do you have a screened in porch that you're still getting bothered by all the little tiny bugs and gnats that come onto the screened in porch? Well, let me introduce you to this bug catcher. I brought it outside onto my screened in porch the other night just so I could test it. And it was about dusk, and I kind of let it run, and I guess I didn't realize how many insects I really had on that screened in porch. I'll go ahead and put in the footage from that right here from the next morning when I emptied it. Um, Now this is disgusting. Do you see all those insects? Some of them were still alive, and I just kind of left them on the porch to go about their business. However, let me show you how this works. I didn't expect it to work that well. So you can see right here, you do have to plug it in, and there's a little button here, and these are some UV lights. So it's not really good to look at UV lights. So make sure that you put this in a um, in a in a place where you're not going to be looking at it. And then you can just turn it on. It caught something while we were speaking. Um, you can just turn it on, and there is a 6 hour button or a 12-hour button, or you can just leave it on. And then the third one is to shut it off. There is a fan on the inside, and the fan kind of, as the insects go through, the fan will suck them in. And there are these little, oh, I didn't get them. Let me grab them. There are these little pads. So let's take them out. It comes with about 10, but you can also purchase some more. And basically what you do is you take the sheet off. I'll take that off in a sec. Let's get this opened up. Hopefully there's no more left. I did bring it outside a couple more times to make sure. There's a few dead ones. I will go dispose of those. So you just open up the bottom, and you place the little pad with the sticky side facing up, and take the little film off. So take that off and this side up, and you simply go ahead and close it. This is it is not a USB-C. I forget what this type is called, but it is this type of plug. So it does need to be plugged in. So if you're looking for something cordless, this might not be a good option for you. And you just simply turn it on. It will suck them in. There's like a little, almost like a little vacuum, and they will go in. You can kind of feel the air coming out the sides over here. And especially if it's fruit flies, they'll get stuck onto the little container, and then once a week or so, you can just throw them away. Like I said, I did it outside, and there were hundreds of insects in there, so I needed to clean it out right away. But if you're going to have this in your kitchen, if you have a stink fly or a fruit fly problem, and you just kind of put this in a corner, it's recommended to put it in a almost a darker corner where people are not looking at it, because like I said, it's not recommended to be looking at those UV lights all the time. And those insects, those nuisance insects, will be attracted and get sucked in, and be taken care of. When you open this, it's probably best to open it outside. I had a friend that had one, which is why I wanted one. And when we brought it inside and said, he said, "Oh, I don't think this worked," and then opened it up, and all the mosquitoes came out. So don't do that. Open it up outside. That way, if there are still some living insects inside, then they'll be outside and not coming back into your home. That would be one of my recommendations. So I am super happy with this right now. I am going to let it run inside the house. I do have some flies, and I did notice some fruit flies the other day. So I'm going to kind of put this in the corner of the kitchen where we don't really look, and then I'm going to let it run and see what we catch. So if you're looking for an insect trap that for inside or outdoors, especially if you have a screened in porch, or if you like to, a camper probably would be another great place to have this. This one is a really great one to try.